think that I've been behind the scenes still at TV3 because I left in 2016 when I had my first child.
Okay.
The combination and all of that didn't really work for me, so I had to make a choice, and I chose my child over the business. Yes. So then I waited for a year before I went to Joy, and at Joy too I was behind the scenes, and so I couldn't really so I wasn't really like a frontliner at Joy because I was a manager and I couldn't do everything. Yes, so that is where I had been from 2017 to 2022. So in 2022 April, I left Joy to start my own business, and I love to write. And so I started with my first report, which is a project we're going to work on, the digital benchmark report. And it's one of the things I will also be sharing on the program, so that businesses, especially SMEs, can use digital media very well. One, to collect data, and two, to also project their businesses. So I run my own business, which is a media consultancy firm, and then I also do research, which is collecting data for businesses.
It's amazing. Okay, so Frimpoma says, Vicky, you're going on and on about Odelia. Some of us don't know who she is because we are not in the business. Oh, my bad. So Odelia, tell us about yourself. Just a little. Tell us what you do. Odelia is how do I put it? Veteran broadcaster. You go ahead, please.
Okay, great. So I'm a veteran broadcaster, like you said. You're making me now feel very old. I've been in the media. I've been in the media space for the past 21 years. I started off at Radio University, like I said, then moved to City, and then moved to TV3, and then Joy. And within that space, I have been trained by Bloomberg, been trained by KPMG, DWU Academy. I've interviewed 8 presidents. I've won several awards. Yes. I have done crazy stories that almost cost me my life. Remember one that I did in a rural community following a teacher who walks 12 hours to school. So he goes to the school on Sunday, so he starts his journey, probably will end up in the school at midnight, sleep over there for the week, and then walk back, during the weekend. And he crosses 2 rivers, and in the second river I almost drowned following this teacher. That's how passionate I am about what I do.
Yeah. We see that.
Yes.
And I think this is what, please add your name, says, tell Odelia, God bless her with the great work she did with missions.
Yes.
At TV3. So
yes,
that's what it is.
Absolutely. Yes. So it was mission that, I used to host. There were too many stories in missions, and I remember there was one other story, a woman who could not deliver. Pregnant women could not deliver in a particular village in the Volta region, and it's because the community says that they don't want to see blood, and that was it. So the women have to walk like miles to different towns to be able to put to bed. So these are the kinds of stories.
Because I think it's like flashback.
I know.
Ruby says, Vicky, don't mind the lady who saying who is Odelia. What went here? It's true. I think I went here from beginning. I agree with you, Ruby. This one says, hi Vicky, please tell Mrs. Ntiama I love her so much. She is an inspiration. If possible, can I have her number? My business is suffering.
It's fine. Yes, I can share.
Okay, please share. Go ahead.
Okay, so my number is 0244 604224.
One more time, please.
0244 604224.
They say here at Sanya, I'm the worst when it comes to numbers. I keep rattling, so just one more time, please.
Okay, 0244 604224. Yes.
And sweet sis, I just sent it to you right there, also on WhatsApp as well.
I think one thing that I'd like to say is that when it comes to business, education, marriage, many people don't want to pray. or many people think that God isn't interested in that space. If I have got to go and sell oranges, what has it got to do with God? If I have to go and sell business cards, what has it got to do with,
God.
Vodafone cards or MTN cards? What has that got to do with God? But it has everything to do with God. God is interested in everything of ours. If you remember the time that Moses was giving specifications, and you remember the time Solomon was giving specifications, and you remember the time that Noah was giving specifications, there were specific people that Bible described who had certain talents and were able to do certain things, which was in the area of maybe carpentry, in the area of construction. Now God gave them specific talent to be able to execute this. So God is interested in every single thing that we decide to do. God is interested. So when you're doing your business and you decide to pray about the business, invite the power and the hand of the Holy Spirit into the business. You are actually saying, God, I leave this also to you. Come and take absolute control. So it's not just about going to church and being religious. It is about living the Christian life, and it starts from your work, your marriage, your finances. Every bit of it, God is interested. And so people shouldn't block God out of issues relating to their business, because He is there as well.
This is super. And that's your word for today.